Robert Ferguson. That's how Flavor Flav. Whenever I call Flav, he says, Robert Ferguson. I need to make that my ringtone when someone calls me. Flavor Flav will welcome. Actually, when I see him in a couple of weeks, I will definitely get that recording. But anyway, something's been on my mind, and it's been on my mind for a while. And the other day, it came to my attention, and I said, you know what? I want to share this because I know it can help a lot of people, and it can help a lot of people get out of the way of helping a lot of people. And so let me give you the backstory on this. And the backstory is I go to work with this very large company, and they have about 6 million members. And the main person says, Robert, we love this whole Diet Free Life. We want to make this available to all of our members. And I want you to connect with my staff. And there were certain people that he mentioned. And one was a lady. And I'm not going to say her name, so I'm working hard not to say her name because, I don't want to upset anybody. Okay. But I want to be real. I want to be true. I want you to hear what I'm about to share. So let's call her Susie. So I'm supposed to get with Susie, and then Susie, we're going to work out this deal, and then we're going to be able to help potential of 6 million people. I get with Susie, and this is what Susie says to me. She says, Robert, let's get me successful first. Let's get me to be the example. Then more people are going to believe it. Well, nothing happened with Susie. I did what I was supposed to do, and Susie didn't do the work. So that deal died because of Susie. Then I was talking to this other company, Fortune 20 company, and I'm still talking to them. And I'm talking to this executive, and he has an opportunity for me and my network of coaches and what we do to reach millions of people. We have a couple meetings, and then he says to me, he goes, look, I want to be the example. So before we get this really going, help me lose weight. And then that'll look good because I can speak on it better, blah, blah, blah. Well, I give him everything, same as Susie. And nothing happens. He doesn't do anything. He's there and his situation is getting worse, but does nothing. What I've learned, and last week this happened again, when I get on the phone with someone and we're about to help a lot of people, when they tell me, hey, Robert, let me get healthy first, or let me lose weight first, and then I want my friends to do it. I'm going to keep it to myself, and then when I'm successful, then I'm going to tell other people about it. I do not like working with people like that. The potential of helping someone else is blocked because they don't have it in themselves to be successful. You know how many personal trainers, nutritionists, weight loss experts, health coaches I meet, have seen, watch them on Facebook all the time. They're selling something that they can't even do. And then they block things because they feel like, let it work for me first before I share the good news with somebody else. I had a client recently who actually became a client, wasn't a client. And she has been following me for like 4, 5, 6 years, watching the work, seeing the consistency, believes in the methodology, read our white paper, saw that we had 2 evidence-based, clinically proven studies based on the Diet Free Life methodology. So she gets it. Now, she hasn't done it yet, but guess what? She recommended some people. And how I knew this was, person contacts me. She heard about me through this woman, and I started working with her. But of course, in the beginning, I said, hey, how do you know about me and the Diet Free Life methodology? And she mentions the lady. I said, I don't know her. So eventually I reached out to this lady who recommended me for someone. And I said, I mean, I appreciate you recommending, the program to help someone. And it came up in conversation. But do you have some weight to lose? Do you want to improve your overall health? Like, what's stopping you from doing what I'm offering the person you recommended? And she said, well, I'm not ready yet. So she knew she wasn't ready. And then about a month later, she was ready. And so I'm actually coaching both of them now. I share that because that's the total flip side of what I mentioned earlier. Back in the day, when I did a lot of work around rape and assault prevention, self-defense, and let's say I martial arts, self-defense, rape prevention, but I was traveling and I couldn't help them. I couldn't be of service to them. Do you think I would say, you know what, let me get back in a few months, and then once I get settled, I can help you out? No, because I know other people who could provide that service and could help them out now. I see this a lot. I see a lot of people being somewhat self-centered. I didn't say selfish because I see selfish as a positive, but self-centered meaning they're going to bring it inside of their circle and hang on to it. And I don't want anybody else to know I'm doing this until they shine and they're a major star of it. Why would you do that? Why would you block the potential of someone being successful? I have seen this again and again and again. That's why I wanted to do a live on. I wanted to talk about it. And if you disagree with me, please share that in the comments. Because I see this in other forms of life where people will block other people because they want to be first or they want to do it first. So here's a story. True story, made up names. You have Amy who contacts me and she's ready to lose some weight. And then Amy, I say, hey, how did you hear about it? She goes, yeah, I got a friend. Her name is Brenda. And as soon as I lose the weight, stop right there. Stop it. Why are you going to hold? So I actually spoke up. So she goes, you know what? That makes sense. I said, at least give her the opportunity. Tell her what you're doing. She wants to be successful. She wants to get in better health. She wants to lose some weight. What is it that you love about Diet Free Life? You love it, right? Yeah. And she goes, yes, it makes the most sense of anything I've seen. Yes. So why would you keep that a secret? There's a social marketer in that network marketing world who is a friend of mine, someone I respect. And I would say she's referred maybe 7 people to me. And I work with her and she's still a friend. So why would she do that? Because she was having a conversation with someone and they mentioned their weight, wanting to get in better shape, wanting to learn more about nutrition. And then she recommended them to me. And I got this one couple that she recommended, husband and wife. I'm working with both of them and they're killing it. I'm very proud of them. They're fun. I look forward to actually getting on the phone and talking to them. But what is about this person that would just recommend people? You know what I mean? Like you're in a room and someone's complaining about something and then you go, hey, I know someone. That's what she did. That's how I am. If you do something and someone has a problem and they're looking for help or whatever, I'll say, hey, I know someone. I mean, help me understand this, you guys. Seriously, like help me get what I'm not getting. What's up, Renee? Help me. Why do people do that? I've had people, And then you have on the positive side, you have people who will go out of their way and let people know. It's like that person who discovers religion for the first time. They become their newborn Christian. And many of them get so excited because they want to share what is feeling so good, right? They want to share what they've discovered with the world. And sometimes they share it with so much passion and so much push that it intimidates people, and it causes people not to want to even go to the religion. Jack LaLanne told me once, I'm telling you, in his house, he says, Robert, if you're excited about something, why would you keep it a secret? And I know Dr. Martin Luther King said the same thing. And to paraphrase him, he was referring to like the day that I'm silent about things that matter, I might as well be dead. Chris, who we're, killing it as far as reversing his type 2 diabetes, he tells everybody. Well, one, they see him and they go, hey, what are you doing? And he can't wait to tell them. And he knows that I can't convince them. I can share it with them. And most people aren't going to do anything, but at least he's not silent, It blows my mind when I'm in a room with someone, right? And it's kind of like, let's think accounting. And they're talking about having a tough time with it. Well, I know a really good accountant. Why wouldn't I recommend my accountant? Or why wouldn't I recommend an accountant that I am aware of that maybe has helped people with those pain points? Help me get it. Don't put off until tomorrow what you can begin today. Don't hold back or block other people from getting an opportunity that you may not act on, but they would. Now, the story with Amy and Brenda, and then I'll wrap this thing up. Amy discovered Diet Free Life first. Okay. Brenda, after I talked to Amy, got introduced to it. Fast forward 8 months. Brenda is about 55 pounds lighter. And Amy is probably 5 to 10 pounds heavier. Because I spoke up to Amy, who did nothing, did not work the program, continues to let herself down, told Brenda. And Brenda was ready. She's 55 pounds lighter and happier, learned a lot, telling all kinds of people about it. And Amy, she still ain't done nothing. Nothing. That's how we say it in the hood. Nothing. So don't block people. There are so many people on high blood pressure medication. So many people dealing with diabetes. Many people insulin resistant, pre-diabetic. Why would I keep anything that can help a person? Why would I keep it a secret? Why would I base their potential success off what I do? And I know that most people who are hearing this, you're not that. You may be doing that, and you're not that kind of person that wants to block people. But just think about it. Seriously. Think about it. Think about that, and then parlay it into other areas of life. I know I've heard parents get with a tutor for their kid for math or English, and the kid was failing. And they hired the tutor, great price, young kid. Kid comes in, helps their kid, turns it around. Their kid is thriving in math. And people are like, wow, your kid really knows math. Would your kid tutor my kid? And this person does not say one word about the young lady that they hired as their tutor, because they like the shine that they're getting, because it looks like their kid is shining, when they could share that resource and that lady or dad, their child, could get that same shine. Let's not block better health and opportunities from people because we put it on us to achieve something first. And then what if we don't come through? What if it takes you 3 months to be that successful? And in 3 months, they go from pre-diabetic to diabetic. They could have turned it around. Why do that? So anyway, the take home for me is that whenever I'm talking to someone or it's a new project like yesterday, and one of the key people says, hey, let's get me healthy first, right? That is such a turnoff. That kills the mojo. That ruins it all. Why do people do that? I believe, again, many people are not conscious of it. And some people aren't conscious of it, but they intentionally, because they are not thinking about other people, do that and are that. Share it with the world, man. Let's not keep it a secret. We only got so much time on this earth. So when something works for you and you believe it can help someone else, pay it forward. That's what it's all about. Pay it forward. Why keep it a secret? Why keep it from someone that could be successful? I don't get it. 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 I will never get it. And that's why I'm not keeping it silent. I'm like, okay, I want to share something, and this is what I'm sharing. All right. So until the next one, I'm Robert Ferguson, America's fat loss coach, author, nutritionist, scientist, researcher, a guy who 100% cares. And I care, and that's why I share. And I would love for you to do the same. So if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. If you're not on YouTube, come visit us on YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell, be part of our updates when we make them, and let's get the world healthier. All right. So again, be well, share the good news over the diet blues.